my channel. I'm Debbie from Debbie's World and it's time for another recipe. I'm so sorry about the light behind me, it will forever be an annoyance, but it's Sunday afternoon. This vlog will probably go out sometime in the week so they're a bit spaced out and you don't miss me too much. But I have found another quick and easy recipe in the latest Slimming World magazine. So it's the July 2019 issue number 146 and it's just this baked tomato risotto, which is on page 67. Now I know Laura and Kath have already made this, so there may be a video over on their channel, which is the Budget Slimmers, and I highly recommend you going over to check out their channel because it's really good for Slimming World motivation, budgeting ideas, recipes, and the two of them are a fine pair of ladies. So the fact that we're both attracted to this recipe tells me that I should check it out as well. Although I did see it in the magazine and eyed it up for about a week or so. So baked tomato risotto, it's free on the plan and marked as vegan. Another member comments, I love this dish, I can just pop it in the oven and play with my toddler while it cooks. So it says preheat your oven to 200 degrees, which I have, and I've also got my roast butternut squash cooking in there while the oven's on. So to make this dish serve 4, you need 2 400g cans of chopped tomatoes. So 2 cans of those. 1 finely chopped onion. I've actually got 2 here because they're quite small onions. 2 crushed garlic cloves. 250 grams of dried risotto rice. Vegetable stock. So 1 litre of vegetable stock. So I've got 2 little Knorr vegetable stock pots in order to make 1 litre of veg stock, which will be free on Slimming World. So the first thing I need to do is chop my onions and garlic. So I've got my 2 onions in my pull chopper. And in seconds I've got my finely chopped onions. Then I'm just grating or crushing my 2 to 3 garlic cloves. I seriously need one of those little plates that Laura and Kath have got for grating garlic and crushing lemon, but I have to make do in the meantime. So what the instructions say is a large flame-proof casserole dish. Well, I don't have that, I just have this frying pan. So I'm going to fry off the ingredients as instructed and then transfer to an oven-proof dish. So we'll see how we go. But first of all, I've got my frying pan preheated, sprayed with fry light, and I'm going to empty my 2 tins of tomatoes. My 2 tins of tomatoes and my onion and garlic. And then I'm going to season it. It does say season at the end, but I may add more as we go along. So obviously you season however you like, but I'm going to add pepper and salt. I'm going to add a slug of balsamic vinegar. And then I'm going to add plenty of these Italian mixed herbs. So it does say decorate with fresh basil, which I don't have. So then we need to bring that to the simmer and cook for 10 minutes, stirring frequently. So my tomatoes and onions have been cooking for 10 minutes. I'm now going to add my litre of vegetable stock. Just fits in the pan. And I'm also going to add my 250 grams of risotto rice, which is half that pack that I showed you. Then I'm going to bring that back to the boil. Just make sure it's simmering. While that's simmering, I'm just going to add some more seasoning, some more salt and pepper, another splash of balsamic, and some more Italian herbs. So now I've transferred my risotto into my oven-proof dish, and I'm going to cook this in my preheated oven to 200 degrees for 30 minutes until the rice is cooked through and it's thickened. So let's see if this works. So here we are. It's actually been in it was in a hot oven for about 45 minutes, and then I just turned the oven off for about 10 minutes, and you'll see it's almost totally absorbed. 30 minutes wasn't long enough in my opinion. Depends on your oven, I suppose, but yeah, that is lovely and done. And I would assume that there is 4 very generous portions there. So I'm going to see how many I get out of this, and then I'll show you, and I'll also serve it up for evening meal later and tell you what I think to it. Baked tomato risotto. There we go. I did get 4 generous portions out of it. There's about 2.5 ladlefuls of rice in each portion. You could probably stretch it a bit further if you wanted to, and of course each one already has tomatoes and onion in it for speed, but you can then bulk it out with further speed, which is how I'm going to serve it later. And also 2 half butternut squashes, which I'll use over the next couple of days, which I've just done because I had the oven on. I actually think it would be really nice together, so I might try that. But at the moment, 2 are going in the freezer, 1's for a lunch later in the week, and 1's for my evening meal. So I'll be back when I've tried it. Good evening. Well, I have eaten my evening meal, which was the baked tomato risotto with the stir-fry veg. Yeah, it's really nice, and actually it was even nicer for being left for a couple of hours. It's really tasty. It needs plenty of seasoning, which I believe most of Slimming World recipes do, but obviously you can add seasoning to your own taste. And the chili flakes were nice, and adding the cheese, that was a really nice touch, but it still would be nice on its own as well. Really filling. I found that a pretty quick and easy recipe, and if you've got the oven on anyway, then yeah, I would recommend that one. So let me know if you try it, let me know what you add to it, and if you have any other risotto recipes, because I'm interested in trying more risotto, and I've obviously got another half a packet of risotto rice to eat up. So if you've got any other risotto recipes that I need to try, then let me know. So thank you for watching. Please like, comment and subscribe, and I will see you next time.